The objectification might be coming from you and how you felt about how these women were being portrayed. And that's what you have to change, because we're performers. When you're a performer, you take the gig.
Whoopi Goldberg is calling out Meghan Markle for her recent comments about her time on the game show Deal or No Deal. On Wednesday's episode of The View, the co-host responded to the Duchess of Sussex's claims that she was objectified while working on the series.
You take the gig. Sometimes you're in a bozo suit, sometimes you got a big nose, and this is just the way it is. We're not journalists. We're actors. We're trying to get to another place. If you left, and that was your prerogative, but I feel bad because I don't think that people were looking at these girls like this. I think people want the money.
On Tuesday's episode of her podcast, Archetypes, titled Breaking Down Bimbo, Meghan looked back on her stint with the show in the early 2000s.
I'll never forget this one detail. Because moments before we'd get on stage, there was a woman who ran the show, and she would be there backstage, and I can still hear her. She couldn't properly pronounce my last name at the time, and I knew who she was talking to because she would go, "Markle, suck it in. Markle, suck it in."
The experience, the 41-year-old said, left her feeling uneasy and eventually led her to stepping away.
I ended up quitting the show. Like I said, I was thankful for the job, but not for how it made me feel, which was not smart.
But her fellow Deal or No Deal briefcase model, Claudia Jordan, disputed those claims, sharing her perspective on Instagram stories earlier this week, reportedly writing, "Deal or No Deal never treated us like bimbos. We got so many opportunities because of that show." And for clarity, yes, getting a modeling gig on a game show isn't necessarily about your intellect. But every show, the executive producers picked 5 models with the most outgoing and fun personalities to place mics on who they knew would engage with the contestants. During The View's discussion, all of the hosts agreed Meghan made the right choice in walking away if it did make her feel bad.
My point is, if you see it, and that's how you feel, just maybe you don't want to make the other women feel bad, because maybe they're not, maybe they're trying to make a living too.